everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will make another video that is the Gruffalo's Child. I have read a story named The Gruffalo in my previous video in my channel. You will get the link in description below, so don't forget to check that out. So this story is also by Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffer, and the stories by Julia Donaldson is making for your request. So keep watching till end and don't forget to like. The Gruffalo's Child, Julia Donaldson, illustrated by Axel Scheffer. The Gruffalo said that no Gruffalo should ever set foot in the deep dark wood. Why not? Why not? Because if you do, the big bad mouse will be after you. I met him once, said the Gruffalo. I met him a long time ago. What does he look like? Tell us, Dad. Is he terribly big and terribly bad? I can't quite remember, the Gruffalo said. Then he thought for a minute and scratched his head. His big bad mouse is terribly strong, and his scary tail is terribly long. His eyes are like poles of terrible fire, and his terrible whiskers are tougher than wire. One snowy night, when the Gruffalo snored, the Gruffalo's child was feeling bored. The Gruffalo's child was feeling brave, so he tiptoed out of the Gruffalo's cave. The snow fell fast and the wind blew wild. Into the wood went the Gruffalo's child. Ahoo! A trail in the snow. Though whose is the trail, and where does it go? A trail poked out of a lodge pile house. Could this be the trail of the big bad mouse? Out slid the creature. His eyes were small, and he didn't have whiskers, no, none at all. You are not a mouse. Not I, said the snake. He is down by the lake, eating Gruffalo cake. The snow fell fast and the wind blew wild. I'm not scared, said the Gruffalo's child. Ahoo! Marks in the snow. Whose are these claw marks? Where do they go? Two eyes glared out of a treetop house. Could these be the eyes of the big bad mouse? Down flew the creature. His tail was short, and he didn't have whiskers of any sort. You are not a mouse. To who? Not I. But he's somewhere nearby eating Gruffalo pie. The snow fell fast and the wind blew wild. I'm not scared, said the Gruffalo's child. A track in the snow. Whose is the track and where does it go? Whiskers at last, and the underground house. Could this be the horn of the big bad mouse? Out struck the creature. His eyes weren't fiery, his tail wasn't scary, his whiskers wasn't wiry. You are not the mouse. Oh no, not me. He's under a tree drinking Gruffalo tea. "It's all a track," said the Gruffalo's child as she sat on a step where the snow lay piled. "I don't believe in the big bad mouse." But here comes a little one out from his house. Not big, not bad, not a, but a mouse at least. You will taste good as the midnight feast. "Wait," said the mouse. "Before you eat, there is a friend of mine that you ought to meet. If you will let me hop onto a whistle twig, I will bacon my friend so bad and big." The Gruffalo's child unreached her feast. The big bad mouse, so he does exist. The mouse hopped into the hazel tree. He beckoned, then said, "Just wait and see." Out came the moon. It was bright and round. A terrible shadow fell into the ground. "Who is the creature, so big, bad, and strong? His tail and the whiskers are terribly wrong. His claws are enormous, and over his shoulder he carries a nut as big as a boulder." "The big bad mouse!" yelled the Gruffalo's child. The mouse jumped down from the twig and smiled. "Ah, oh, prints in the snow. Whose are these footprints? Where do they go?" The footprints led to the Gruffalo cave, where the Gruffalo's child was a bit less brave. The Gruffalo's child was a bit less bored. And the Gruffalo snored and snored and snored. Story finished. So hope you liked today's story. I enjoyed it a lot. It was a bit funny, a bit adventurous, and a great story for kids. So that's all for today. Meet you in my next video. Till that, bye bye. Keep waiting and keep listening.